Hello and welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. This is where we watch videos together as I call out the lies and corruption of tyrants, absurdities of woke culture, and also highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. One of my favorite tyrants is, of course, our president, Joe Biden. And I want to show you something in this reaction piece that not enough people have seen, because we think, well, here's an old guy, he's corrupt now. This video is from the 80s. It's not when he was old and demented. So he's a different human, but this video will see the media calling him out on these blatant lies about his education, the degrees he has. It's just absurd how much one person can lie. And this is him in his prime. And you just think about the old wisdom, how someone does anything is how they do everything. This is how he does things. He lies. It couldn't be more blatant. And I love it, back here in the day, this is from the late 80s, the media is calling him out on it. Now he controls the media, or the people that control him control the media, so they don't call him out on it. But we do. Let's take a look. This is, I think, Sam Donaldson, an old propagandist.
Biden may have more explaining to do.
The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden,
top student in his law school and graduated with 3 degrees. Is that right, Uncle Joe? Let's take a look.
65 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class.
Whoops.
That he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student.
Well, he must have been mistaken. Dude, so often I didn't go to college, but oftentimes I'll wake up and be like, dude, I have 4 or 5 degrees and I was the top student in my class in political science. I got awards for outstanding achievement. It's a mistake so many of us make. It's just I thought I put my keys on the counter, but they were actually in my backpack. Just a common everyday mistake. I'm sure that's what was going on. Which, by the way, let's pretend for a second it wasn't an honest mistake. Some could say, well, he's got dementia. Well, we're not supposed to acknowledge that, but he has dementia. This is from the 80s. This is 25 years ago. You didn't have dementia then. You had tyrancy.
In college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Wait a minute. So you went to school on a full ride, 100% full ride. It was actually a half scholarship. Well, I graduated at the top of my class. It turns out it was actually the bottom half of your class. Well, I graduated with 3 degrees nonetheless. It turns out it's actually only 1 degree, Joe. Let's quit splitting hairs, guys.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the...
He ranked 76 out of a class of 85. Let's spin that into I was the top story. I was the top student. People are dumb enough to believe that, as long as the truth stays hidden.
University of Syracuse Law School. I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
Joe Biden was victimized by the truth.
Bye Biden. He may not know it yet, but I think this is going to be very difficult for him to recover.
Is Joe Biden dead meat, yes or no?
I think so.
Bob?
It's in terminal condition.
Terminal. Eleanor?
Yes, unless he comes in third in Iowa.
Morton?
Dying.
I say dead.
That's the end of the video. He's got a terminal condition, they said, based on these blatant lies trying to deceive the public. But the good people in the Biden office said, Joe, let's just wait for 30 years for this to pass. Then I think you'll be president. Joe was like, dude, that far out of my prime, I could be elected president. Well, you're not going to have to be elected, so just hang in there, try to stay alive. It's just absurd. This is the kind of gaslighting that happens. This isn't true gaslighting. It was a lie followed by being exposed. But now it's just a lie. The truth comes out, and then they pretend they never said the lie. So this is actually a more honest form of what's going on today than the mentally coercive, deceptive gaslighting today. And I think this is a very important video for everybody to see because it shows Biden's true colors. You're like, JP, newsflash, bro, but I already knew his true colors. I agree. But these are very colorful colors, and I think more people need to see them. So I appreciate you watching this video with me of Biden lying about his degrees, his education, and being called out on it by the media. Now, before you leave, I want to give a big thank you to the sponsor of today's video and the first sponsor on this channel, Ancient Strength, and their flagship product, Ancestral Fuel. This is the only protein powder I use. Why? Because I care about my health, my fitness, and my digestion. I realize most of our health and energy, for the better or worse, depends on our digestion. So I want to choose protein that, in my opinion, gives me the building blocks to have healthy digestion. Unlike some other products on the market, the powders can actually hurt your digestion. But with Ancestral Fuel, it's got my full faith. It's got grass-fed, pasture-raised beef protein, egg white protein, collagen, Himalayan pink salt, cacao powder. One of the things I love about Ancestral Fuel is it only has 6 ingredients. Because anytime you take something for your health, you have to worry about not only what's in it, but also what's not in it. And I find the more of what's not in it, the better off we are, because we don't have artificial garbage going into us, inflammatory agents. So Ancestral Fuel, it's the cleanest, purest, most potent protein I've encountered. I drink it every day to help my fitness, my health, and my 1.5-year-old son even loves it. If you would like to help upgrade your health, your fitness, and your digestion, then you can go to ancientstrengthlabs.com/JP to pick yourself up some Ancestral Fuel. I'm not a psychic, but I kind of think you'll love it. You can go to ancientstrengthlabs.com/JP to get yourself some Ancestral Fuel. And thank you so much for watching this channel. New videos coming at you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you for being on Team Freedom with me. Stay free, my friend.